Hi, I'm Ravi Padmanabhan connecting to you. And today we have a very unique topic to be discussed. And I'm sure that today's topic is something which is at the back of everyone's mind. A lot of times, what happens is like people attend a workshop or a seminar, they learn a lot of new things. And you see that they are so much energized that they want to apply all these techniques they learn. But what happens is like after a couple of days, some of them are unable to do it, or some of them stop doing it. So today, what I'm going to teach you is something what we teach at the Money Workshop program. We teach how to use this four cycles of habit formation. And if you're able to pass through these four cycles, any habit which you want, it could be in terms of your money, it could be in terms of health, it could be in terms of your personal life, anything can create, you can change and create very powerful habits. So let me take us one common example, like one of the things most of our participants ask is about how do I manage finances, and we tell them a system of a daily accounting process. So one of the things what you need to do understand is like a habit is a very powerful tool. Like if you develop the right habits, then the habits will start to help you throughout your life. And it is said that wealth is a sum of all your habits. So if you want to have a lot of wealth, you need to have a lot of good habits. So how do you create the system of coming out and developing yourself with the right habits? So what we say is like habit is something process or set of activities which are done repeatedly. So what happens is like when you start doing this repeatedly, you have a sort of a neural pathway which is being created between the neurons, and the more and more the neural pathway gets stronger, the habits become deeply a part of your system. So how does this happen? One of the things it happens is like when you start doing an activity, it is like let us take this is the neural pathway which is there between the neurons, the connectivity. This is a very weak link, but as and when you start to do the habits, you start to repeat it. This particular link gets stronger and stronger and stronger. So what we suggest is like any particular activity which you take, the first cycle or the first resistance starts within the first 7 days. So 90% of the time what happens is like people give up after the first day or the second day. It almost happens in this first 1 week. For example, if you look at New Year resolutions, after the first week, most of them, more than 80 to 90% would have forgotten the New Year resolutions. If you look at people joining a gym on the New Year, after some time they would have stopped, they would have come out with reasons. So the first thing what we suggest is like you have to overcome this 7 day cycle. 7 day cycle thing where no matter what, you start to use these techniques and start to empower or create stronger habits. Once you cross this 7 day cycle, your habits is becoming a part of your system. Then what happens is like this neural pathway is something like a much more stronger. It becomes much more, I would say, like this pathway within your brain starts to get more and more powerful. Like right now, the next, almost like those who cross this 7 day cycle, they are more likely to be successful in creating this habit. So the next level of change happens when you hit this 21 day cycle. 21 day cycle is something where most of the people recommend it. Once you get any new habit for a 21 day period, then it becomes a very tough to break. So what happens is like once you have this 21 day cycle, this is what happens to your neural pathway. It gets much more stronger. So once you cross this 21 day cycle, you move to the next period, which is like a 48 days cycle. So we say like the net cycle is for the 48 days. So once you have this 48-day cycle, the habits almost more or like are part of the system. It is like much more stronger. This is how the neural pathway looks. I'm just showing a demo so that you can get an idea about it. And this is more or like how you can create those habits. And finally, what happens is like we recommend a cycle of 90 days. So once you have this 90-day cycle, this is how the neural pathway looks like. It is like very, very strong. It is part of your system. And once you have anything in your life for a period of 90 days, it becomes like part of your subconscious mind, and you start to unconsciously start doing it. I know several people who have done this system. We in our workshops recommend this system, and we have found like people who have not had a very good finances, they were able to change their lives by applying this one single technique of just doing taking up one particular empowering habit like a daily accounting system, doing it regularly for a 7-day cycle, doing it for the next cycle of 21 days, following it for the 48-day cycle, and finally in their 90 days. So that is how they were able to break their old patterns and create these new habits. So I am sure that today you have found this, and I would suggest you to come out with something where identify one habit in any area of your life. It could be your finances, it could be your health, it could be your other aspects of related to career or profession, and start or make a big commitment saying that the next 7 days, no matter what happens, I commit towards doing this repeatedly, and I do not give any excuses, because what most of the time excuses which come in between are reasons for not doing it. So if you stop giving reasons, either you will find yourself going a lot ahead in life. So that is how for the today's video, I wanted to keep you all informed on this particular very important thing on power of creating habits. And you can always feel free to visit our website. Our website is given below, www.themoneyworkshop.com. You'll find more such resources on how to create a wonderful life full of very good wealth creating and empowering beliefs for you. So look forward to see you very soon in our new video about other ideas online. Thank you.